Good afternoon. I think your clock is a little bit faster. Good afternoon, sir. We just have a minute to go. So let's just give extra, let's just allow every other person to join in. We're starting by 3 p.m. and it's just some few seconds remaining. So give us that seconds. All right. Hello, everybody. Good afternoon and welcome back. I will say welcome back because I was with you in the morning and here we are again this afternoon. Okay. All right. So, okay. So hope, I don't know how many of you were with us in the morning and hope you made some profit in the morning. I don't know how many of you were with us in the morning. Okay. So, we're just going to I'm just trying to delay a little bit for others to join us so that by 3:05 we'll kick off fully. All right. But then so I'll just be using the stories of morning to keep us waiting. Thank you very much. And welcome back to live trading session. I've actually missed all of you. Yes, I've missed the live sessions, I've missed taking classes, I've missed talking to you all. Oh yeah, I mean, Mr. Jerry, I remember you. Yes. It's good to be back. It's good to be back, actually. Um, okay, I was able to make some money in the morning. Yeah, that's a good one. Congratulations. I'm actually glad that because I also got a couple of calls saying that what's it called? A lot of persons made, especially those people that took the indices. All right, so a lot of persons said they actually made some profits in the morning. Congratulations to, yeah, you'll be seeing me more often, both morning and afternoon. Yes. He said USD JPY hit stop loss. Oh, sorry about that. And I believe if USD JPY hit stop loss, the rest hits a profit. All right, so you don't expect 100%. It might not be 100% success, but at least if you can get 90%, trust me, 90% should be able to make the difference. Yeah. Um. So we're going to be starting by 3:05. So let's just be gisting a little bit till 3:05. So because I just want to give others opportunity to join in and also to join on time because I noticed that sometimes when we start and others join in a little bit late, they always drag us backwards because they will have to be asking questions on what was this one is or what is this one about, how is this one going and that one going, and so let's just try to be um at the same pace. Okay, so just a little more time. Mhm. Okay, I think it's time. I think it's time, right? Okay, so someone was saying that USD JPY hit stop loss. Okay, so I just wanted us to check that particular trade. But if you, I believe I actually gave you a buy, right? I think I gave you a buy in the morning, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, okay, or was it a sell? Sorry, okay, it was a sell. It was a sell. I think it was a sell when I said, okay, between here and here, and then it went above that Tonko support. Okay, yes, and it hit stop loss. Yeah, yeah, I think that's actually correct. Actually correct. But then GBPUSD, I believe GBPUSD got to take profit and the rest. But we're not here for morning market review. We're here for afternoon session. And that's actually what we're going to be focusing more on. Okay. All right. So today we already looked at yes, yeah, I remember. So we already looked at Forex Factory, but still, we're still going to be looking at Forex Factory again, just for the sake of those that weren't online when we did. So we're going to be looking at Forex Factory to see what we have currently running, what we have on Forex Factory. So I'm going to share my screen right now. Okay, so today, if you check, today is bank holiday from the US. And that is actually one of the things that that gave us a good direction. And some of you might not know how to set up your bank holiday, because I know a couple of you only have your high impact news and your medium impact news. Yeah, so if you're one of those that have only high impact news and medium impact news, please do well to also go to your filter. This is your filter right here, this particular symbol right here, and then check this particular one. All right, because I know some of you only have these two checked, but then these other two are not checked. I don't like having low impact news because it will make your charts, it will make your information here very plenty. So I only want to have just few, which is the high impact news and the medium impact news, and of course this particular one, the no impact news. All right, so I always want to have this one so that anytime there is bank holiday, I will be able to get the notification on that. Okay, so that being said, good afternoon. I am not hearing anything. I believe the audio is actually good. So I think it's from your end. All right, please do well to click on join audio to hear me perfectly well. All right. Okay, so now with that in mind, we are going to be looking at. Oh, someone else is saying I can't hear you. Okay. Okay. So I guess there are people saying I can't hear you are now plenty. So let's find out why. I can I can hear you. Two persons I can hear loud and clear. So the three of you now, I guess you now know that the issue is not from my end, because loud and clear is plenty right here. Okay, so let's continue. Thank you very much for clarifying. I thought the live is by 3 p.m. Yes, it is. This is the live trading we are. Yeah, we are at the live trading. So this is exactly what we're doing. Okay, so the like I said, the news that we have today is the World Economic Forum that is holding all through this week. And because of the World Economic Forum, you're always going to be seeing some volatilities. You know, the World Economic Forum is like the body that almost controls every other thing that goes on in every other country. They are like the world power, so to say, or should I say the world government, so to say. All right. So they decide what happens in different countries. They decide what happened. Sorry, they talk about the economics of different countries. They talk about inflation reports. They talk about the climate change and everything. All right. So it's like the biggest if I'm allowed to borrow that word, the biggest what is it called, group. Do you understand? That's the World Economic Forum, and it comprises of different persons, but of course a lot of persons from the US. So you're going to be experiencing some volatilities. All right, you're going to be experiencing some volatilities in other instruments. But the reason why it is not so much today is because today the US bank holiday, the US is having a bank holiday. There's public holiday in US because today is Martin Luther King Jr.'s day. All right, so they celebrate Martin Luther King's day. Thank you very much, Mr. Sam, for what you did now. Thank you very much. All right, so that actually makes the US market to be a little bit of slow, making it difficult for you to see the real volatilities. But when you check from tomorrow and next tomorrow, that is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, down to Friday, market is going to be really volatile. All right, because all these meetings that is happening is going to be a general meeting. It's going to be all day meeting, all week long. All right, so you should be expecting something really big, huge happening in the market. So let's go back to our chart and see how far what we can do with the information that we have currently, what we can do with it. All right, so okay, so now starting up with the dollar index. Now, dollar index has gotten to, remember in the morning, I made mention of something. I said, what was it called? The verified support and the proven support and the verified resistance have actually served as a major restraining, what was it called, force to this particular instrument. All right. So you have a verified resistance there, and then you have a proven support. It's actually been dancing in between that region for a while. And if you check, if you check on your daily with your period separator, so if you want to put this line on your laptop, just click on Ctrl Y to give you the period separator. It's also on your phone. If you want to check it on your phone, just go to your settings and then scroll all the way down. Then you see daily separator. Click on it. It will give you these lines. It will give these lines actually helps you to know what happened in a particular day. So this is today. This is yesterday. This is this is Friday. This is Thursday. This is Wednesday, and then Tuesday, and then Monday. So you will discover that every single day of this week, market has always been dancing in between this region. Do you understand? It will go up and then it will come down. It will go up and it will come down. Look at it. It went all the way up and then it came back down. It went all the way up and it came back down. It went up again, came down. And today, it has gotten to this point again. So with that in mind, I am going to be going in for, technically speaking, I would actually be going in for instant sell. All right. And of course, if you check what is happening here, if you're very good with your price actions or your candlestick formations, you discover that you have a kind of a double top around here. You have a double top formation around here at this top here, and now this one is here. All right. Now this one has gotten to this point also, and you could also say that let's see if this one is giving us exactly what we want. All right. So this, yeah, or let's use this particular point. Yeah, and then we can also put that into account. Yeah. So now this is actually this particular. Please, when you join us, do well to turn off your video, right? All right. So now this is another kind of formation that you should be expecting. And anytime you see this kind of formation, you're most likely going to be seeing a further decline in that particular trade. All right. Sorry, I just want to I want to mute some persons and also turn off some stuff, right? Okay, so now let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this. Sorry, I have to stop a lot of videos that are actually blocking my screen. Okay, so let's continue. Now, this particular pattern, it is actually this is what you call ascending triangle. Do you understand? This is an ascending triangle, and of course, it's a very simple what's it called market pattern analysis. And in ascending triangle, you're most likely going to be seeing a further buy on it. But before you see that buy, there is going to be what's it called, a sell. Do you understand? When you see an ascending triangle pattern, you are most likely, of course, you consider the lowest part, then consider the highest part. Now here serves as a retracement, as a resistance. You could see that the market is clearly on the resistance. All right. Now, if you pick up the resistance, which is about 3 of them, and then you check the support, which has always been doing a higher highs. So even if you choose to use here, even if you choose to put it maybe somewhere around here, you can also see that it's also the same, what's it called? But here, picking up here is better. Now, you could see that this particular point clearly tells you that the market is also going to be giving you a little bit of an upward trend, but that is going to be when it has comfortably broken above here. All right. So with that in mind, instead of me to go in for the long buy, which is going to take it to have to break above here before you go in for that, why not we take advantage of this particular sell that is going to be happening anytime soon because of this particular resistance here? But we can set up a stop loss at this point. All right. So we're going to be setting up a stop loss at this point and then taking an instant sell coming down to this point, knowing that, okay, it's going to most likely have a descending order before any other ascension. Do you understand? All right. So that is exactly what we're going to be doing. If we had it in a much separate way, then you probably are going to be experiencing a little bit of a downward trend. But with this kind of formation, I am actually going in for an instant sell. I'll be going in for an instant sell. All right. Now, I'm expecting this particular market. Technical analysis basically tells you what the market is going to do based on what the market has already done. Do you understand? Now, over the period, you could tell that for 1 week, it was not able to break above this particular point. So with that in mind, I'm going to be going in for an instant sell on this particular dollar index. So I'm just going to remove this to give me a chance to look at what I'm saying very well. All right. So I'll be going in for an instant buy. All right. Sorry, an instant sell. But then remember that, let me say what I said again. This particular trade, this particular formation is still going to be giving you an upward market movement. I remember I said, if you look at this point, to this point, this can actually be, it's more of a straight line, even though it's not. But then you check this one, coming all the way up, you discover that this is more of a triangular, what's it called, setup. All right, it's more of it's called an ascending triangle. Even though it's not capturing it perfectly, but it can actually be referred to as an ascending triangle. And an ascending triangle is a buy continuation. But then we're taking a retracement that is going to happen first before this ascension. All right, there is going to be a sell first before the ascension. All right, so that is what we're talking about. So that's why I said let's go in for a sell first and then take our profit at price level 102.163. 102.163. All right, 102.163. That's what we're going to be taking our profit. So you can go in for an instant sell. Instant sell, of course, I mean at the current market price. So just click on. All right. So that's Mr. Peter. Yeah, I saw a message you saw sent, and if you also notice very well, I also gave you a stop loss on that. All right. But then if you also listened very well with what I'm calling, I think you should also be able to avoid such a mistake. Now, this is USD IDX. And if you made a 9,000 naira loss on this, but then made up to 20,000 naira profit on other ones, an example, not like that is actually what happened. For example, why not just close this particular one? That is how to trade. When you've made profit on other instruments and then made loss on one, but then your profit is able to cover up the losses you've made, why not just close the rest? Okay, so as I was saying, I'm going to be going in for an instant sell on this particular instrument, dollar index, and my take profit is going to be at 102.163. That's because of the resistance there. But if the price breaks above this resistance, then I'll be setting up my stop loss at 102.460. 102.460. That is where I will be stopping my trade. 102.460. That is my stop loss on this particular trade. But my take profit is going to be at 102.163. 102.163. So that is where I'm going to be stopping, taking up my profit on USD IDX. Okay, so coming down to Euro USD. Now, Euro USD, there is actually a kind of a sell confirmation using what is it called? Using dollar index. Sorry, using this particular indicator, ADX indicator. There is already a sell confirmation, but this trade is very close to market rejection points. All right, this particular trade gave me a market rejection point. Now, from here, market was rejected for a sell at this point. It was also rejected here. It was rejected at this point. It was rejected here, and the market is just here. Now, the probability of this particular trade maintaining this rhythm going downwards might be a little bit difficult. So what I will advise is that don't be in a haste to jump into the sell, in as much as you are seeing a little bit of a sell confirmation. Okay, can anybody hear me? It's actually showing me that here that the audio is perfect. So I think the audio is actually good. Okay, now let's continue. So I probably would have wanted to enter a sell from this region, but I don't want to do that, because if you enter a sell from here and then you could, and the market maybe gets to this point and then retraces, the profit, Euro USD, of course, does not really have much profit margin. Now, this is just going to give you like 5 pips, and I cannot sacrifice 5 pips. I cannot, sacrifice my trade because of 5 pips. I won't do that. If it is indices, I probably would have done it. But on currency pairs, I would not want to sacrifice my account because of 5 pips. So the best thing you can do for yourself, let's go to 1 hour time frame first and see what the market is doing. Now, this is it. This is the support this particular market is headed to. This particular support, and this on our what is it called? Using this particular indicator, yeah, it's giving us a further sell momentum, but it has not been able to break within this region for a while now. So what I'm going to be doing is that we're going to be taking up a sell limit and a a buy limit and a buy stop. Buy limit and a buy stop is what we're going to be taking. So I'll prefer to go in for a buy, but then the buys I'm going to be taking is buy limit and buy stop. All right. Now, buy limit is so that if he's able to get to this point, it will pick up my buy. Buy stop is that if he's not able to get to this point and then start retracing and it gets here, it will also pick up my buy. But in either case, I would be able to make some profit from this particular trade. But if it continues, then my take profit for both of them, my stop loss is going to be below this particular proven support. Let me say that again. I am going to be taking on 2 positions on this particular trade, and both of them are buy positions. So I'll be taking a buy stop 1, and then I'll also be taking a buy limit. Do you understand? Then my take profit is going to be all the way to this particular point. So I think it should have been able to cover it up. So you have the first buy, then you have the second buy, then both of them will be taking profit here. Then you have your stop loss at this point. I hope you got that now. Now, let's take the first buy entry. The first buy entry is going to be the buy limit. Buy limit at price 1.09343. 1.09343. That is my entry position for the buy stop. Sorry, the buy limit, pardon me. That is the entry position for the buy limit, 1.09343. And then for the buy stop position, the entry position is going to be at 1.09561. Sorry. I think that was a mistake. The buy stop position is 1.09442. Yes, 1.09442. That is the entry position for the buy. So have you taken the both of them? Then they take profit. The take profit. Okay, I think I should have called the take profit before calling the entry positions again. Now let me start from beginning for the buy limit. The buy limit is 1.09343 with the take profit of 1.09561. 1.09561. And the stop loss is 1.09235. Did you get that? I'll call it again. I know I was fast. Entry position is 1.09343. Take profit is 1.09561. 1.09561. 1.09561. And then the stop loss is 1.09235. 1.09235. So that is that for the buy limit. Then the buy stop position is 1.09442. Can anybody hear me? I just need maybe like 2 persons to confirm that they can hear me. I want to be sure. I know everybody is trying to take down the positions, but all right, perfect. I think that should be fine. Thank you. Oh, wow. It's okay. Thank you. It's okay. It's okay. So the buy stop now, the buy stop is 1.09442. 1.09442. And then the take profit is 1.09561. 1.09561. And then the stop loss is 1.09235. All right. So I believe you've been able to get the positions. So in both of them, the 2 entries are all buy positions, buy stop and buy limit. Yes, this is on 30 minutes time frame and is on buy stop and buy limit. Okay. I am not fast. Come on. I've read this particular thing more than 4 times. Let me just call the buy stop again. I said the buy stop position is 1.09442, 1.09442, and take profit 1.09561. I have spent a lot of time just explaining this. All right, so let's quickly take a look at GBPUSD, then we would go to other instruments. Now, we're not going to be wasting time on a lot of instruments, but I want you to really be able to get the ones that we're looking at for and should be able to take advantage of it. Now, for GBPUSD, yes, sorry to say, but I'm still going in for a sell on GBPUSD. Now, GBPUSD, GBP currently, it's on a very weak zone. All right, GBPUSD is actually on a very weak zone, so I am not going to be taking up any buy position on it, in as much as I am seeing there's some good reasons why I should go in for a a buy. All right, so this is there are good reasons why I should go in for a buy, yes, like I said, but I am not going to be going in for a buy. I'm going to be going in for a further sell on this particular trade. But the trade I'm going to be going in for, I'll be giving you a pending order for the sell. So for GBPUSD, the entry position for the sell, it's actually a very long one. So GBPUSD entry position is, if you want to go in for a sell, if you have good amount of money, please go in for an instant sell. But if not, let's take the sell position at 1.27093. 1.27093. 1.27093. And then the take profit is 1.26926. 1.26926. 1.26926. Entry position again for the sell stop is 1.27093. 1.27093, and the take profit is 1.26926. 1.26926. Okay, and this is on 1 hour time frame. All right, this particular one is on 1 hour time frame. And please don't be in a haste to close it. I think once the market is able to enter any of these positions, it's going to be a very quick run. Then the final one is the buy stop. Buy stop is going to be at price 1.27430. 1.27430. 1.27430. And then the take profit is sorry, some things came up on my screen. The take profit is 1.27567. 1.27567. You can take out your time to enter these particular trades. So let's quickly go to gold. Yes, I will still be going in for a sell on gold. Yeah, I will still be going in for a sell on gold. All right, I'll still be going in for a sell on gold. Remember that when we checked this in the morning, we're actually able to confirm that the market will still be going in for a negative direction. And that is after we made a comparison between gold and AUD in the morning. We said that, okay, AUD was actually weak as at that time, and that also made that gold to become very weak. And then we said it's better to go in for a sell. So on gold also, this afternoon, I will also be going in for a sell on gold. Yes, I'll be going in for a sell on gold. Even though new candidate that is forming is giving it a little bit of a strength, but I'll be going in for a sell on gold. Then for US 30 and for US 100, I would actually be considering a further buy on this particular instrument. These two instruments is actually it's been selling since morning, but this afternoon, I think I'll be going in for a buy on them. Yeah, for US 30 and US 100, I'll be going in for a buy on both. I'll be going in for a buy on US 30. I will also be going in for a buy on US 100. So for US 30 and US 100, yeah, you can go in for a buy on both of them. Gold, I'm going in for a sell, including US 2000, by the way. So for US 30, US 100, and US 2000, I'll be going in for a buy on both of them. So for US 30, the take profit for US 30 should be at the top of today's trade, which is at 37771. 37771. That is the take profit for US 30. 3771. So the 37771, that is the take profit for US 30. Then for US 100, my take profit for US 100 is going to be at price 16976.81. 16976.81. That is my take profit for US 100. And for US 2000, my take profit on 15 minutes time frame also is going to be at price 1962.0. 1962.0. So the three of them, I am going in for a buy. Buy on US 30, I'm buying on US 100, and I'm buying on US 2000. And I just called out the take profit on the three of them. Starting from US 2000 again, I said the take profit for US 2000 is 1962.0, 1962.0. And then for US 100 is 1616976.81. 1916976.81. Then for US 30 is 37771. 37771. And then I said I will be going in for a sell on gold. Yes, I'll be going in for a sell on gold. And my TP for that sell, my TP for the sell on gold is going to be at 2050.79. 2050.79. 2050.79. 2050.79. Okay, so that is that for these three instruments. That is a US 30, US 100, US 2000, and of course on gold. All right, so that is my entry positions on the three of them. And of course, it might actually go past these regions. All right, so just give it some time. You're going to be seeing the full, what is it called, direction of the market. So GBPUSD, you are setting up a pending order on both of them. Then for EURUSD, is also a pending trade I gave you on I gave you what is it called, a buy stop and a sell stop. I gave you a buy stop and a buy limit rather. I gave you a buy stop and a buy limit on both of them. Then if you are still a USJPY trader, yeah, USJPY, you can still follow the buy. USJPY is still going to buy further. All right, with the formation it gave today, USJPY is still going to buy more. So if you want to follow USJPY, yeah, a buy is perfect on that. Then I told you that this particular instrument, dollar index, I'm going in for a sell on dollar index, an instant sell. But you probably will be wondering, if I'm going in for an instant sell, why will I be using buying your USJPY? That's because in as much as dollar is weak, JPY is weaker. So that is just now the fight among the weak. So dollar index, I'm going in for a sell. Euro USD, I'm going in for a buy. Then USJPY, I'm going in for a buy also. Then GBPUSD, I said set up a pending order. And then gold, I'm going in for a sell on gold. US 30, US 100, and US 2000, I'm going in for all buys. All right, so these are the trades for today. Don't be in a haste to rush out of your trades. And we will not be taking agro commodities because, of course, I already told you the market, the US market, US is actually on holiday. So anytime you're seeing bank holiday for US, you're always going to be seeing a less volatile day. And of course, the instruments are going to be very much calm. All right. So that being said, watch out on your trades and let's see how much you're going to make. And of course, do well to send me your trade reports when you make some good profits. And with that, thank you everybody for joining me. Look at gold is already pushing all the way down. It's almost at the take profit point. I hope you took up the trade on gold. All right. So that being said, thank you everybody. Remember USJPY, we said USJPY is going to be a buy, right? Yes, it's going to be a buy. Thank you everybody for joining me today. See you same time tomorrow. Don't forget to join the morning market review first and then the afternoon session thereafter. Thank you everybody for joining me and do have a lovely day. See you all tomorrow. If you were actually following, sorry, I had to come back. If you're actually following the charts, someone actually helped you to answer it. Somebody told you that it was a website, and he even went as far as sending you the link. I saw it myself. So if you had actually followed up very well, you would have seen the response.